For this video, we're going to be continuing Jin-Sook week. This time around, however, my microphone is on. I've double checked, so nothing to worry about there. We're going to be playing a blue-purple kind of mid-range deck, and we're going to have some big bodies here. So the deck is including things like fossegrim for the utility in the big body, bragi, Kara. If I scroll down here, we got Magnus in blue because it's Magnus in blue, hyperborean, and then some pretty traditional early game stuff, though I am throwing in Black Hatter just because I love the card. It probably doesn't belong in a deck like this. And then on the purple side of things, some early one drops, Ghost in the System for just kind of like disruption early bodies. Sword Saint here is to kind of stabilize if you need the life tap. Shinobi of Wind, I like to run these when I'm running Pentacle, even though they're easily answered, because yes, they're easily answered, but they need to answer them. If they don't, you can sometimes just accidentally win because of this card. And then some more big bodies in Jin-Sook. So it's going to be a pretty straightforward deck, not a lot of bells and whistles, and if I have to be entirely honest, I don't expect to do very well with this list. But I'm doing Jin-Sook week, and I'm committed, so we're going to go play 2 games. Win or lose. Now, I will put the deck in the video description, so if this looks like something that you're interested in, maybe you want to take my version and make it infinitely better, or maybe perhaps I go like 2-0 here, even though I don't expect to. I will put the deck list in the video description so that you can import the deck if you want. If you don't know how to do that, I got a video on my channel that will walk you through that process. So feel free to check that out. And this is a really interesting hand. So we're going to start with the aggressive opener. We had a lot of expensive cards in our opening hand, though. This might not go well. You know, hyperboreans and lantern colossi are not what we're looking for. We'll say hello. Uh-oh. That is a purple peach of life, and they're going to answer here. So this is likely some kind of control matchup, potentially. So sadly, we just do this and pass. That is a feels bad turn. When you are not developing on turn 2 with kind of a curve-based deck. Oh yeah, that's another 7-drop. This is certainly something late game or control-oriented. There's no way around it looking at that. Okay. In this instance, I think, sadly... Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? This is going to go. I don't think I want to get rid of the pentacle quite yet. I'm going to regret it here because this is going to get answered, and then what's going to happen is we're not going to have something to play on 4, which means we'll have to burn Magnus because we won't draw a blue card, and we'll do that so that we can brainstorm to find answers. But I digress. Oh, no, we're actually going to survive here. Okay. I'm as shocked as you are, or as I expect you are. Now we have to decide, do we want to keep Bragi or Magnus? I think we still want to keep Magnus here. But we still want to go to the double blue, and I don't think we want to get rid of Brainstorm here, so we're going to do this. And we're going to take this out. We're going to take this out. Now, with them being in winter, this is going to be a really, or at least a potentially a really good turn for us. With Magnus coming. That was an Armageddon Angel as well. Yeah, this is absolutely... This is absolutely like some kind of purple-orange control, so we need to pick up the pace with our tempo for sure. They're going to gain a bunch of health, and rightfully so. Alright, at least we get to deny that from drawing, because they've already burned. So this is going to be a pretty good turn for us. Now we have to give up either thunderclap or pentacle. I think in this case we want to give up one of the pentacles. I think 2 might be a bit overkill. But very big Magnus turn. just because they were on winter. But sadly, our opponent also still has a lot of cards in hand. A lot of health. So while we're in an okay position, we're starting to hit that point in the game where they very well could stabilize. Now we thankfully have an answer for that.
Reporting.
Well, alright, we had an answer for that. So that's going to actually get back this racer in shadow, which would be enough to take out our ninja. So the question then instead becomes, do we have a way to get rid of that? Thunderclap and or Jin-Sook plus this is still 1 health short. We have this pentacle play, but we would need to be able to attack here, which means clearing that out. But we need to play this and use the impel. So like the positioning ended up being very, very good for them there. So I think what we're going to do... go ahead and get the damage on it anyway. And I guess get this Jin-Sook down. If this is going to die, I think the pentacle goes away here. So we could have also... If we wanted to just, like, suicide into that, we could have played Jin-Sook, moved everything all the way over, and then double attacked into it. But I don't want to give them a 2-for-1 on that. Oh, wow. Jin-Sook gets eaten by the seal. Just straight up Seal of Exile hitting our face. And then this is going to be Racer plus the weapon. Which, again, will get rid of our ninja. Now, the... biggest problem here is that they're going to just keep getting Racer back. Because that's the only spirit. Unless, again, we do something to answer that. I could bounce it. They're going to get to draw 2 cards here this next turn. That's the other problem. I think this is probably still correct. So they draw 2 cards and they get the Racer back. It's a big, like, refill in terms of resources for them. They're going to be going into winter this next turn, though, so Thunderclap helps deal with some of this.
Fortune favors us.
But probably not enough. I don't know, this is going to be close. Parry is obviously just even more resources. Alright, they're going to double Racer into Magnus here. Now, I could go up to 8, but I can't actually play... Oh, the irony, right? Like, I can't actually play 2 blue cards. So as much as I would love to... like, Bragi and Thunderclap and things like that, it's not really working out. We could bounce this just to prevent the Racer from coming back, which isn't the worst idea I've ever had, but then this can come down. We don't have a good answer for that. I think we're going to go with Bragi. And this.
All right.
Let's go ahead and take the activation. Just get rid of one of these. Use this one. Let's try that. Again, they're going to get the racer back. Kind of annoying. They can use it to answer our 2-2, but if they're doing that, then at least that's where they're using it. Our real goal here is that we want them to not have a hard answer for the 6-5. We would love to be able to give that frenzy. But naturally, they... Right when I say that, they have not only the hard answer, but like the hard answer. That was absolutely brutal for us. Alright, that's likely going to eat the 2-2. I mean, unless they want to get damage on Bragi. Nope, eats the 2-2. Not exactly shocked.
Do we have a mission? Looking good.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Take the attack. Just trying to decide, do I want to give something frenzy now just in case Bragi goes away, or do I want to filter again? The issue is I think I'm like relatively okay with the cards that I have. So I think I would just rather give this frenzy now. Like it telegraphs, but like let's be honest, we knew exactly where that was going, so we just have to hope they don't have a good answer. Again, we know they get the racer in shadow. If 3 cards otherwise.
Pay your premiums.
Alright, this is gonna let them cycle. Oh, they had one. Yeah, okay, so they do have the answer. It's going to be double racer. And then they can draw a card. It's a well-executed turn for them, really. They're just doing a great job of making it so that I cannot keep a body on the board. Alright, we're gonna do this first. Ghost goes back still. Gotta get rid of that. I can't keep taking the racers. I'll also give him this, I think. Really wish I could get rid of this because it's gonna draw a card. I mean, I guess I could... no, I can't really effectively. Alright. This is a very close game. I mean, I feel like I'm fighting a very uphill battle, even still.
Fortune favors us.
Like, Bragi can, in all likelihood, push another 4 damage this next turn. If I really want to bounce parry and give them parry again, anyway. But they also might just double down on blocking over there. No, they're gonna, I think, likely just cycle that. It's actually a legitimate decision. Do I want to keep the colossus or the hyper? I guess we could just give this back because we're only going to play one of these anyway. So I think what I like the most here is actually sending fossegrim back, playing this. And then playing the cloak here. I could have attacked to give myself more health. I was trying to keep Bragi alive. I mean, we know they're running big effects like Armageddon Angel, for example. So that's potentially problematic. We're gonna have some sort of flashy... Yep, there it is. I called it. Interesting choice of placement, though, because I can sidestep and still kind of punch that. And then I can do something like this and see if they've got a hard answer for that. I mean, now we just have to hope they can't kill me. Right? If they have a way to make that Archangel attack twice. But I suspect they're gonna chase me and then trade. I could have bounced it, but then they would have just placed it right in front again. So I didn't really see that as a potential out. I felt like the frenzy on the hyperborean made the most sense, because even if they place something to potentially block it, we've got the bounce on the enforcer. Like, it has to be removed. Now with 4 mana here, they could absolutely hit us with like a seal, but they've used 2 of them already. Alright, so they're going up to 5. Now we do have the overrun, so even if there are body... Alright, so we're fine. That is a good game. Enforcer is going to let us take this home.
Hit the road.
That is a good game. GG. Hey, we even got a seal out of it. And a promotion. Take it. That means, of course, I'm going to lose this next time, right? We're jumping in right into game 2. Again, this is a deck testing video, right? 2 games, win or lose. Luminous, I think this is Lumi. Like my boy Lumi from Artifact. Like that Lumi.
All right.
Say hello to Lumi. That means I'm 100% going to get stomped, for the record. See the Mend here. He's probably on some sort of like turbo control, and I'm playing, oh yeah, Spirit Away. This, I think, goes back for us here. No 2-drop again. It's 2 straight games where we're not developing on 2 when we should be. When we're against decks that are more late game oriented. Interesting. Very interesting. Guess we send back one of these. Good placement by Lumi, because like I could move it and then I could fossegrim it, but then we're still not out of its reach. Guess the real question is, do I want to contest this? I mean, he's going to take the value trade. It'll heal up. I think we want to try to value trade back. Red Cliffs. Okay. Metamorphosis? Lumi, you cheat. Sadly, I think Jin-Sook going back is correct here. I think I want the pentacle. I think we just get rid of this healing potion. You could argue that it might be worth keeping because keeping Bragi alive is really important, but pentacle's a pretty powerful card. I didn't attack because we were coming up on winter, so now the Thane is fragile, so he's got to do something to protect it. Or, I mean, he could just move it away now, but... Oh, drop near, huh? Yeah, they're going to move it away. And they're going to go with a Saint. Not bad. Not bad. I think this ends up being an okay thunderclap turn for us. But we're going to give this Frenzy. I'm mostly trying to get as much damage on this band as I can. I kind of want to keep all of these. I think we're going to get rid of this, though. We need to keep moving up so that we can get to this point. But I think that was an okay opportunity to push a lot of damage. The only reason I was considering keeping the Valkyrie is if they play something big plus the bitey blade, I wanted to be able to bounce that. All right, Magnus. Good answer. Good answer. So use our ability here. Guess we'll ship back the Lord Broker we just got. And also probably ship back this. And now we have to make the decision of, do we want to just choose Pentacle on Bragi or develop the Hyperborean? Because Pentacle would allow us to trade with this. Armor 1 means we only take 3, but then the regen 3 means we heal. I think that Pentacle makes an awful lot of sense here. We're just... I was just going to say, we're going to make Bragi super resilient because the only card that stops us is Spirit Away, and we knew that he threw one back. And then Lumi goes and does Lumi things. Alright, fair enough. Bravo, Lumi. Bravo. And they went to fall, so they got to draw 2 cards. They're going to get the tempo bounce here. Sure. I see you. Going up to 7 for the future, though. That's a wee bit scary. I think we're actually... our deck tops out at 6. I guess we'll keep the bun for now. Like, how many bombs are you running over there? Because I saw them throw back a volcanic Reese as well. Also running Valhalla. Oh, your next enchantment, huh? Alright, Tarragon is a beefy boy for sure. Let's go ahead and draw some cards.
Looking good.
I mean, it's this or Steam Bun, but I think this makes the most sense here. Let's get the health while we can. Because they're going to come back and likely contest that again, so... One more death triggers our journey, and we get back just this, huh? I've only had the 2 things die. Alright, we're going to discard a card each. Lore Broker, you have done your job. Kind of curious about this placement, though. Oh, that's a Pentacle! pretty big splash play, and we get that 3 regen. Oh, the bounce! Well played, Lumi. Well played. We're going to draw 2 cards rolling into fall. Okay. Gonna keep bouncing.
Hit the road.
We're gonna wait on Magnus till next turn for the winter, so we're just gonna keep doing this. I mean, we have 34 health, so we can afford to be a little bit slow here. I mean, I know that they're getting a lot of opportunity to develop, but we're also making him continue to use these. So this will be a solid Magnus turn here. And I think now is the time that this finally goes back, because I want to develop this tough as well.
Let's do this.
So because of the artifacts, we're giving them bonus mana, but with only the 2 cards, they were likely going to be able to play whatever they wanted anyway. Alright. I mean, Bragi's certainly annoying. I get no argument from me there. Throwing on the lifesteal. Well, we're going to hit him first so that this breaks. Sadly, Thunderclap not helping us out in this regard. So what's our next move here? Let's draw 2 cards. Ooh, that Jin-Sook will be a good pickup for us here at some point. This can go back because we drew another one. Let's get this up and running.
Easy money.
And this. So again, Bragi there, they're gonna gain 4 health. There's not a lot we can really do about that at the moment. I mean, we can do something about it next turn with Jin-Sook. Potentially, anyway. So they go up to 11. But we have lethal. GG. Good game. Good game. And that's it. So, 2 games, win or lose. That's the format. I did not think this was going to go this well. But 2-0. And even against a quality opponent like Looney, so I realize now that as I'm filming this, it's like 2:30 a.m. and my tiredness, along with my Midwestern accent, might have just said Looney. That is not a slight to Lumi. I love you. I'm sorry. It's just because I'm tired, mate. But GG. And if you're still watching the video, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Consider subscribing to catch future videos, and I hope to see you watching more content in the future.